We've all been through breakups, so what can we do to make our relationships last? We'll share some advice that could help you and your other half make it to the 5-year anniversary and beyond.
Plus, it's an ancient Chinese technique, but does it really work? We're going to take some first-timers to try out acupuncture.
And before workout, after workout, or both, when you should be stretching to avoid exercise injuries and maximize your workouts.
Now, from Studio 41 on the Country Club Plaza, this is Kansas City Live.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Kansas City Live. I'm Michelle Davidson.
Hey, everybody. I'm Michael Mackie. Happy Wednesday. Well, we are halfway through the week. Hump Day is here.
We survived. It's a really hot week, and so hopefully folks are enjoying their afternoons, their late evenings, and getting outside.
I just looked at the 7-day forecast. It was another Xerox 97, 70, 97, 70, 97. So.
But you know, the pools do close usually on Labor Day unless you own your own pool in your backyard. You can close it whenever you want. But so you can actually enjoy the hot weather at the pool. I know you love
yes,
that.
I do. Yes, you do. All right. Well, you've probably been hearing about it for the past few days, but today is the day.
That's right. 50 years ago today, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made his famous I Have a Dream speech in Washington, D.C. Today, at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, thousands of people will gather to remember those powerful and memorable words.
The celebration is starting with a march through downtown D.C., and it will continue with speeches and performances, all leading up to a speech by President Obama.
The president will make his speech today from the exact spot where Dr. King spoke 50 years ago. Now, those words, they truly changed our world, and they continue to inspire us and today's leaders. Now, the president has said that, you know, there's some pressure to deliver a great speech on such an important anniversary. He said he's not trying to recreate that moment. I mean, how could anyone? But he does want to make an impactful speech.
Here in Kansas City, there is a march and rally planned. At 4 o'clock, people can gather at the Second Baptist Church in Kansas City. The group will start marching about 5 from the church to the Spirit of Freedom Fountain, where a rally is planned, and the rally is expected to last until about 9 o'clock.
So you can honor this important anniversary in Kansas City
50
as well,
years.
if you can't make it to D.C.
Yes.
Well, this next story, it's pretty disheartening. Okay. A new study finds that as many as 1 in 7 people may be in a relationship with someone who is not the so-called love of their life.
Yes, so researchers polled nearly 2,000 adults during a 3-day opera festival in Europe and found that most people said they're making do in their relationship because their true love got away. They're settling. Wah, wah.
Okay, and get this, 25% said they were in love with 2 people. At the same time, or they still were in love? Anyway,
I don't know.
17% admitted meeting the love of their life after getting together with their long-term partner.
Isn't that always the case?
I hope not. I hope it's
saying.
not always the case.
Well, with me, anyway. Anyway, but the researchers also conceded that most of the people they talked with claimed to be head over heels for their current partner, thank God, even if he or she was not their true love. Well, coming up later, we've got our own relationship expert, Timmy Gibson. He's here to give you a handful of tips so you can make it to your 5-year anniversary.
You do hear about a lot of folks getting divorced right around that 5-year mark.
Or the 7-year itch, too.
Yeah, or they make it to 7 years, but they decided they're going to divorce at 5 years, and it takes a while to get divorced. But so it is an important time where you really want to invest in each other and not have a straying eye, because you cannot be in love with 2 people.
Nope.
It's not good for anyone involved in the relationship.
No good can come of that, people.
Focus on one person.
So,
if you married and commit to them, otherwise, whatever.
How long have you been married?
Almost 10 years.
Good for you.
Oh, we survived the 7-year itch. Good for me. Yay.
Well, do you really think that's true, that people start despising each other around 5 years, but then it takes them a while to finally done?
No, I think that a lot of times that people have kids, and when you have young children, it's tough on your marriage because you're so focused on those little kids and making sure they're safe and they survive and just tending to their needs, and then you're not sleeping at night, so it can be hard in your relationship because you're focusing on the kiddos. So I think that might be a reason why sometimes between that 5 and 7 years you see some people that grow disinterested in each other.
If you need some help planning your 10-year anniversary, Wingding, I'm your man. I got your back, girl. Better start planning now. It's gonna be big.
I don't know if that's a good idea. We'll see. Okay. Well, how many weird, wild, wacky national holidays are happening today on August 28th? Let's take a look. It's Radio Commercials Day. I love radio commercials. I love the voices. I think they're hilarious.
There are some weird ones out there right now. Yes, I do like radio commercials too. And today is the day. So
I've actually done a radio commercial where I sounded like a pirate.
I sounded like a British queen once.
Well, I mean, literally, what do I go with that? What do I say?
The crowd really seemed to like that. I was the British queen. I'm just saying. So
That's
there you
the
go.
British queen that you are?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was so long ago. All right. Well, today is also World Sauntering Day. So take some time to amble along. You can walk slowly and you can take in all the sights on World Sauntering Day where you can saunter. Yes.
It's also National Cherry Turnover Day.
I didn't bring
Dig
any.
in.
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have brought some, my bad. And here's another weird one. It's Race Your Mouse Around the Icons Day. So if you're on the computer today, take your little mouse and race it. I don't know why.
If you're going to waste some time, celebrate that holiday.
I don't write it, people. I just read it. So there you go. All right, a Kansas City chef that you've seen on our show is in the running to take home U.S. Food's next top product. Louise Wine Dive chef Jackie Shelby is competing in the Central Division. Now, her Romanesco sauce goes well with fish, steak, and pork dishes.
Now, if you want to help Chef JC win it all, we'll have a link on our Facebook page that will help you cast your vote. Facebook.com/KCLiveTV. Now, voting closes September 20th, so you still have a little bit of time, but get out there and vote.
Yes, indeed. All right, a free event held each year along Brush Creek could use a few good sponsors. All right, Waterfire Kansas City performs dozens of performers, musicians, singers, and dancers, as well as fire flickering on the water throughout the evening.
It's a beautiful night. Now, this year, the Waterfire Board created a Kickstarter campaign to raise awareness for the event and maybe a little money too. Now, donations can be as little as $1 and they will be accepted through Saturday, September 7th. That's the end of their Kickstarter campaign.
You can make a donation by going to Kickstarter.com and searching Waterfire. They're hoping to raise $10,000. Good luck. There you go. All right, well, you want to feel a bit cooler on this hot, hot, hot day?
Well, it feels a bit like fall in the KC Live kitchen. We've got a chef standing by to show you some of the yummy new items on the fall menu at Blue Moose.
Ooh, Blue Moose. Plus, how dining out with your dog or strutting with your mutt could help a cute doggy like this find a new home. It's